The global fight over money and power just took a very sharp turn, and Donald Trump is back in the center of it. In a very fiercely social media post, Trump slammed the BRICS alliance, calling it anti-American, and issued a fresh warning to any country that sides with the group. His message? Stick with the dollar or pay a 10% tariff. Here, basically, Trump is threatening to slap an extra 10% tariff on any nation that aligns itself with BRICS policies, specifically if they move away from using the US dollar in global trade. And wait, that's not all. He's also warned of 100% tariff if they even think about replacing the dollar. But here's a question. Why such a strong reaction? Because BRICS, once just a loose economic bloc, has grown into a very serious global player. What began with 5 countries including Brazil, Russia, India, China and South Africa has now expanded into a 10-nation alliance that includes Egypt, Ethiopia, Iran and the UAE, and most recently Indonesia. Now, this particular group now represents 45% of world's population and contributes more than 35% to global GDP. And they have been pushing for one idea harder: less dependence on the US dollar. That's what's making Washington really nervous right now. Let's rewind a bit. For decades, the US dollar has been the king of global trade. But when the US started using its financial power to punish countries, like cutting Iran off from the SWIFT system back in 2012 or banning Russia in 2022, the rest of the world took notice. It became clear that if you anger Washington, your economy could be frozen overnight. So now countries are looking for alternatives. Russia and China are already trading in their own currencies. BRICS is even talking about creating a shared reserve currency. They say that it's not about destroying the dollar, it's about creating a viable alternative that promotes fairer, more balanced global trade. But Trump isn't buying that. And what about India? Is it joining the de-dollarization movement? Not quite. India has made it very clear that it's not targeting the dollar. In fact, India's External Affairs Minister, Dr. S. Jaishankar, said that India's main goal is to protect its trade interests, not challenge the global financial order. He explained that when India's trade partners don't have dollars, the country has to find ways to keep business flowing through local currency deals, not some anti-dollar mission. Even India's central bank has weighed in. Former RBI governor has clarified that India isn't de-dollarizing, it's simply de-risking its trade. That means protecting its economy from shocks like sanction or currency crashes. He also pointed out a major hurdle for BRICS. Unlike the Eurozone, BRICS countries are scattered across the globe. A shared currency may sound nice, but it's incredibly hard to pull off without regional closeness. Another concern: China's growing influence. That's a big one. The Chinese yuan is quietly becoming a powerful currency, specifically after Russia started using it for most of its trade. But India isn't comfortable letting China dominate the financial future of BRICS. Indian officials and top trade bodies like FEEO has warned that any new system must not give Beijing too much power, since China's economy dwarfs that most BRICS members. So where do things stand? Trump is drawing battle lines. BRICS is pushing for more independence from the dollar. India is walking a tightrope, staying in BRICS for its benefits, but not ready to rock the dollar boat. China and Russia are pushing forward with alternatives, and US is fighting back with tariffs and threats. This isn't just a currency issue, it's a full-blown power struggle. At stake is the future of who controls the global economy and who gets to write the rules. Trump's warning is loud and clear: if BRICS isn't backing down, the world is changing and currency wars are just heating up.